All right, welcome back to First Church of God. So glad you could join us again today. Hey, next week is Palm Sunday, and right after that is Resurrection Sunday. And I hope you're making your plans to be in a church of your choice for Resurrection Sunday. It's one of the greatest days of the year. It's why we have church, because of what Jesus did. Now, growing up, I wasn't taught necessarily on how to fix things. I was taught more of dive in and try to fix them. If something isn't working, you just attempt to fix it. If you get it fixed, great. You probably saved yourself a lot of money. If you're not able to fix it, well, you don't say that it defeated you, but you learned from it so that you know how to maybe work on something later on. Both of my parents had that attitude of dive in and try. Now, I am so glad that my dad, when he was alive, never discovered YouTube, because I'm afraid of what he might have attempted to fix if he would have had that. Now, I was given a t-shirt this past Christmas that says, "Don't worry, I've got this. I watched the YouTube video." But it's better to try and fail than to never try at all. There's a lot of people that I know that you can tell they never helped their dad work on a car. They never had to hold the light for their dad while he worked on the car, and it shows. But it's better to try and fail than to never try at all. Then there are those who have all their excuses. An excuse is the truth wrapped up in a lie. And it makes me question, is it fear or something else that causes us to rob ourselves of the blessings of God and the blessings that God has for us? Are we fearful, or do we not feel worthy to have a dialogue with God? A back and forth conversation with God, where we start asking him questions, and then we remain silent and we wait for him to answer as we listen. Sometimes God's going to speak to us through his word, sometimes through a still small voice, sometimes through a trusted godly friend. Maybe we just don't feel like we even know how to have a conversation with God. Maybe you feel like you're too busy. Your schedule has too many demands. But we have the time to eat, we have the time to sleep, and we've got the time to experience pleasures in life. Because think about this. If you think you're too busy not to pray, then you need to change your way. Maybe we have tried to pray, but like a regular exercise plan, it's too demanding, or we don't see the results we wanted to fast enough. Maybe we've overcomplicated